special guest. Let her introduce herself to the viewers.
Thank you for bringing me here.
You're welcome.
My name is Sanyu Elusa. I am head of nursing department, pediatrics team, Mengo Hospital.
Thank you. So, Sanyu, Mrs. Sanyu, I want to ask you some few questions about children's health. The first question is, what is child health?
Child health is generally the well-being of a child, physically, mentally, socially, and spiritually as well. Yes.
That's all.
That's how we can define child health.
So how are we going to maintain child health?
How to maintain child health? What are you going to do? We have to just ensure that our children are generally well, physically. That's the session our colleagues have been talking about. Then emotionally and spiritually. Yes.
We are going to talk about emotional health, right? So what is emotional health?
Emotional health is more about the mental well-being of a child and mentally and socially well-being of a child. If their mental state is fine, then their emotional, then that's emotional health. That is well-being of a child. Yes. So, to elaborate more about emotional well-being, it takes a lot, including their feelings, how they are feeling. If they are feeling okay, then that is emotional well-being. Yes. If their mental state is fine, then that is emotional well-being.
So what are some of the examples of emotional health?
What I can talk about that is how we're going to maintain their emotional well-being, right?
Yeah. Examples
of that, we're going to look at giving our children unconditional love. Children need unconditional love from their parents, from their guardians, from their teachers, and everyone they relate with. They need unconditional love. They need to listen to them. Children need someone to listen to them without judging them. Yes. They need to teach them how to cope with stress. How are they going to cope with stress? Children need to teach them stress coping mechanisms. Yes. They need to care for them. Yes, someone to care for them. Their physical well-being, like they should be having enough sleep, sufficient sleep, nutritious meals, daily activities. They should be involved in daily activities like exercising and playing. Yes, that is all. We can put that all together for the emotional well-being of our children.
Yeah. So now, how do we maintain the spiritual well-being of a child?
How do we maintain the spiritual well-being of our children? How are we going to do this? We need to act as examples. We, the adults, we need to act as examples and lead our children into their spiritual growth. Yes.
Now you have talked about you as adult to to show an example. How do you show your children an example of spiritual well-being?
We have to lead by example in ways of showing our children our spiritual traditional values. Like, they should learn from us things like loving one another, sharing, helping one another. These are the things that we learn from our spiritual leaders, and these are the things that we learn from our faith. Yes, so we have to involve in teaching our children Bibles, reading for them their Bible stories, taking them to Sunday services. Like, today's a Sunday, and children should be taken to Sunday schools for those ones who are Christians, and they should learn with their Sunday school teachers. Yes, read Bible stories, sing Christian songs. In that way, we are building their spiritual growth. Yes, and that is what they need for their spiritual well-being.
Oh, so now, what are the importances of maintaining child health in all those areas?
Yes, this is very important in maintaining physical, emotional, and the spiritual well-being of a child. And unfortunately, we are in an era where some of our parents and guardians do not look at this so much. They are just only looking at education and what my child is going to be, what will their profession be like. But if we have ignored the emotional and the spiritual well-being of a child, we are not going to have a complete, recognizable citizen who's going to benefit our society, our nation. Yes, and this is going to help us to build better resilience in our children. How are these children going to cope with stress in life? How are they going to manage with the hardships that come in along with life? In maintaining the physical and the spiritual well-being of a child, this is going to groom a better person who's going to manage hardships in life. It is going to help us to groom someone who is going to benefit the society in making better relationships. Yes, in making better relationships, friends and family. We are having very many issues there. Family relationships, friends, relationships at work, and the problem is coming from nowhere but the nurturing of this child. If it is not catered for emotionally, spiritually, this is where we're going to find that some of our children are suffering from mental illnesses. Some of our youths are suffering from mental conditions because they cannot handle stress at work. They cannot handle stress in their families. They cannot handle relationships, strong relationships. They cannot bond with others in society. So this will help us to prevent all these mental conditions, addictions, yes, that are coming from media. If we eliminate or we limit media in our children, because some of the media's caused us to an extent, in my view, of mass media in children, it has caused us more harm than good, where you find it is instilling anxiety in our children, where you find at times media, it is affecting the self-esteem of an individual, and it is instilling certain habits in our children. Habits like addictions like alcoholism, drug addicts. Some of these things are coming from certain things like that, like certain things like what? Like media. Yes, and these things are affecting our society at large. And if we do not wake up, if our people do not wake up, if the parents do not wake up, and the guardians and the teachers who are taking care of children, we are going to end up we are going to lose the next generation. We are going to lose the next generation into this. Yes, so that is how important it is for us, I think, to cater for the emotional and the spiritual well-being as well of our children.
Thank you. Thank you.
Madam Sanyu.
Madam Sanyu. Thank you, Madam Sanyu, for that good advice.
It's my pleasure.
First, remind some of our viewers, they may not remember what is child health. First, remind them what is child health.
Yes, thank you. We have defined child health as the well-being of a child physically, mentally, socially, and as well as spiritually.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So let us first go for a short commercial break. You're still watching Gigi Kids on TV1, and I'm coming back with an announcement. Thank you.